Okay, I just want to do a quick EDC video, and the particular item that I'm going to focus on right now is the Nook Color, which is an e-reader that's put out by Barnes & Noble, and this is an item that I carry with me in my, call it for lack of a better phrase, my everyday carry bag, and it provides me with quite a bit of interesting times. The Nook's been out for probably, or the Nook Color's been out for probably a little over a year now. I got this thing in, call it June of 2011, and it's been a really good purchase, I think, for me personally. It can carry, I mean, it has internal memory, not even sure exactly how much it is, and it accepts micro SD cards, and currently I have a 32 gigabyte micro SD card in here, and it's already jam-packed full of stuff. So this is I guess a leatherette cover that I actually got to protect the Nook, and we'll just pop it up real quick here, and you can see the case. It's held firmly in place by those plastic brackets, and you actually put your micro SD card right here in this little slot, this little cover here, and you can perhaps see the card in there. You can just push it in and out it comes. Let's see if we can grab it on out so we can take a closer look at it. It's a little tight, but this thing is really small. Okay, I lied. I only have the 4 gigabyte one in here now. I think the 32 gigabyte one that I have was the rooting software that you can get for this thing, so you can actually turn this thing into more of a tablet than an e-reader, and that's what I was thinking about that I had in here. But this is currently still jam-packed with stuff, so let me just take a second. This takes 2 hands to put this back in here. Yeah, this is about the only thing I don't like about the Nook is the location of the SD slot. They could have put it someplace else, for goodness sakes, as opposed to down here in this little tight corner where you have to finagle it into place. So that is a shortcoming of it, in my opinion. But all things being equal, it doesn't really affect the functionality of it too much. Typically, you're not going to take it in and out too often, in my estimation anyway. So let's pop this guy on here. Okay, let me punch in my pin. Guys, try it again. All right, so now we're into the Nook Color. And let me just go to my Nook, which it already is on, my Nook. And you have your memory card function here. You can just touch on that. And it should, in short order, pull up all the information that's on the memory card. Okay, it's being shy tonight, so let's go to the library if we can. Let's touch on books. Okay, I was looking at some Black Enterprise things. So let's touch this again. And we're now back into the memory card. It finally woke up, and now we're back to books. Okay, so that's my main library here, some of the things that I've read. And let's go to my stuff, my files. And we're back to the memory card. And here are some of the things that I keep on here. Survival and environment. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Let's go back to survival. All right. Food and water, nuclear, biological, chemical, shelter, storage, survival skills, weather and environment. And these are just a bunch of PDFs that I've acquired, which Army Basic Food Preparation, 7 Major Mistakes of Food Storage. Okay, quick office light. Let's get out of here. Let's back that up. Alright. But in any case, I guess you get the drift. See what's all available. Army military. Red meats. Water supply. Let me just open and see that. Yeah, it wants to be a little shy tonight. We'll open that up with Easy Reader. And so you have an Army document that pretty much talks about sources, water supply sources, and general considerations. And so you have all this information available to you in color. Of course, if you had the, I think it's, what's it called? It's the Nook, is it the Easy? Let me see, what is that called? I think I have that listed here. There's another Nook product out that is an older thing. It's black and white. Okay, Nook Simple Touch. And that's black and white, and that has a sick battery life to it. I mean, I think that thing can go for weeks or something like that. And unfortunately the color one can only go for about 8 hours or so of constant use before you're required to recharge it. You might be able to stretch it out a little longer, or perhaps it might even be shorter than 8 hours if you have the Wi-Fi on. And okay, let's go back here. Push that here. Let's go back to library. Here we are, back at the library. And also, there was a couple apps that I bought today too. Okay, and one is the Army Survival Guide, and another one is, let's see if you can find that. Come on, baby. The emergency app. Let's open up that. And so you can turn your look into a night display light, flash SOS, display flashing lights, play sound alarm, display emergency signal, emergency contact number lists, and other emergency information that you can put into this. And just to give a demonstration of the flash SOS. So it actually adds a little more functionality to your Nook Color. But yeah, this has been my everyday carry. One of my everyday carry items that I've added, I guess about 8 months ago or so, back in June of 2011. And excuse me. And just aside from it being able to carry a lot of survival stuff, you know, you can also surf the web and just use it as a general e-reader, you know. And I have increased my reading output significantly since I've acquired this. I've been a reader pretty much all my life, and I had kind of slacked off a little bit because, you know, once you get those, oh yeah, the zombie survival guide, can't have a book, or you can't have a Nook Classic or a Nook Color without that. But it allows me to read any number of books or magazines, surf the web while I'm on the go, and you don't have to worry about carrying bulky paperbacks. It allows you to store a lot of books, and you don't have to use up any shelf space in your home. So you can, if you choose to, get rid of a lot of books in your old book collection. But in any case, I'm getting a little long-winded now. But the Nook Color, or just the what do you call it, the Nook Simple Touch, I think would be an excellent addition to anybody's EDC, particularly if you carry a knapsack type EDC bag like I do, or any kind of EDC bag. Or like if you just want to, like if you catch public transportation and you just want to carry it in your hand like a regular book, it works perfectly fine. And I would definitely recommend getting a case to protect it and carry it in. Okay, thanks for watching, and let me know about your experiences with e-readers and such. Okay, bye-bye.